Welcome back, guys. It's Kelly from Keeping Money Jazzy, where I share budgeting tips and tricks as well as share my slow and steady pace to become debt free from student loans. I am here today to do a paycheck budget for November the 27th. So let's get started. And before I begin, happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Hope you have a safe and blessed day, and I'm filming this on Thanksgiving. So let's get started with my November budget. Move this out of the way. Okay, let me zoom you guys in. Okay, so this budget goes from November 27th through December the 10th, and let's share some numbers, guys. And so, as you know, I really don't share my income. I just share about how much I have for that pay period, what I need to make for that pay period. So what I need to have is going to be $1,128. And that's going to be my actual. And for this pay period, I will need to pay my mortgage, which is $646. This is just some of my mortgage, and my Netflix and my Hulu, which is $6, and my internet its due date is for the December the 1st, and that's for $143. I'm rounding up here because it's actually $142.14. So I just round up in my budget for my balancing out purposes. And my cell phone is $92. So my fixed expenses for this pay period is going to be $896. And my remaining balance that I have is going to be $232. All right, so now we have my variable expenses. So now we have $232 to work with. My groceries for the next 2 weeks will be $75. My gas is going to be $30. My spending is going to be $20, and my eating out is going to be $15. These rarely change up from paycheck to paycheck. And the total balance that I have for my variable spending is going to be $140. What I have remaining is $92. So we're going to come on over to my savings and sinking funds. So for this pay period, I'm just putting in $50 for my car insurance. I pay it every 6 months, and it's about $600. A little bit less, but it's about $600 every 6 months. So I put about $50 aside every pay period. And my cushion will be $42, and that is a total of the $92 that we have remaining. And that is zero-based budget. This was a quick video, you guys. I was just coming to you just to give you this paycheck breakdown. And next we're going to break down my expenses that I had for the last 2 weeks. All right, so let's see those. The last 2 weeks, that pay period, which went from November the 13th through November the 26th, which is today. And I did some spending, y'all. As you can see, everything is pretty much empty. Like, I did a lot of spending and overspending for this pay period with my cash and credit card. It was just a mess. But that's all right. We have those moments, and I am still okay. So my expenses begin. We're going to actually start with our groceries. Actually, let me just write everything out, my transactions, dates, and categories, and I'll be right back with you on how much I spent and how much I have remaining. All right, y'all, I'm back. As you can see, I spent a lot of money because I ran out of space on my expense tracker log and I just had to write it on some paper. So let's subtract some money. So first we're going to start off with our groceries, which is highlighted in pink. So I highlighted in pink. So I started the month off with $75, and let's see how much we spent. So on November the 15th, I went to Sam's Club and I spent $27.26. So what we're going to do is subtract 75 minus 27.20. Do it again. We're going to subtract the 75, which is what we started with, minus the 27.26, and that left us with a balance of $47.74. And the next grocery run that I did was for November the 20th, and I went to Wise. That was a local market near me, and I spent $7.81. So we're going to subtract the $7.81 from the remaining $47.74, and we were left with $39.93. And then on the next day, November the 21st, I went to Sam's Club again and I spent $49.18. So we're going to subtract the $39.93 from the $49.18. And as you can see, I am over by $9.25. So I'm actually going to put that here. I'll write that in red. It's going to be minus $9.25. So for the total spent for groceries for the last pay period was $27.26 plus 7.81 plus 49.18, and that left me with, I spent 84. That was a hot mess. Spent $84.25. All right, so we were over. It's not too bad, not too bad. So for household, I budgeted nothing, but of course I spent some money. So on November the 15th for household, I went to Sam's and I went to Walmart the same day. But for Sam's, I spent $59.16 and I spent $7.81 at Walmart. So that came out to a total of $66.97. So this will be in the red because I'm already over budget because I did not budget anything. So I'm in the red, negative $66.97. And then on November the 17th, I went to my local grocery store. They sell everything in the grocery store. So I spent $14.12. So we're going to do minus 66.97 plus the $14.12. I think that's wrong. It is. So we're going to do that again. So I'm going to add 66.97 plus 14.12. So that leaves me with a negative $81.09. So we're going to come down here, and I spent $81.09. So we were over $81.09. But if you wondering where this money come from, I actually have a cushion in my checking account, so I just use that to pay for these household goods. Now we're on to our spending. Spending is in green, and we're going to the second page here. So for spending, I budgeted $20 for myself. And on November the 21st, I'm not sure the seafood spot actually. So I spent, it was $14 for some seafood that I brought, and I used that for spending instead of eating out. So we're gonna do $20 minus 14. It left me with $6. I'm gonna put that in green. And then today I had to go to Dollar Tree. I had to go to Dollar Tree today to get some things. So I spent $2 today. So that left me with the $4. And sometime this week, or well, sometime this week, I spent $4 out of my spending money, but I don't know where I spent that money. So that left me with a zero balance. So for spending, I budgeted 20, I spent 20, so I have zero left. Okay, and for eating out, as you can see, I only had 2 things in blue. So November the 18th, I went to our restaurant in my city called Potbelly for some lunch. I was at work that day in the office. So we're going to subtract the $15 that I budgeted minus the $4.23, and that left me with $10.77. And then on November the 21st, sorry my dates are all over the place, but November 21st, I got some smoothies, and that was $8. I got 2 smoothies for me and someone else, and that left me with $2.77. And let me show you guys. As you can see, everything is pretty much empty. Groceries, gas was in the bank, household, personal. The only thing I have is the eating out money, which is it should be actually $2. I don't know where the extra dollar came from, but it should be $2. So that's what I had left for eating out. So we're going to do this. Eating out, I spent $4.23 plus the $8, which was $12.23. And we're going to subtract that from the 15, and that left me with $2.77. And for gas, I only filled up once this pay period, as you know, I work telework, and also I go into the office maybe once or twice a week, maybe. But as far as my gas money, I budgeted $30, and on November the 13th, which was my last payday, I actually only spent $13. So we're going to do $30 minus 13, and that left me with $17. And I think I also went to World Farms and spent some money as well. I spent an extra $3. I don't know what, but for a total of, spent a total of $16. So that left me with $14, which in turn I put into my car maintenance. I put into my car maintenance fund. Any money that I have left over for gas, that goes into my car maintenance sinking fund. All right, so let's see how we did for the month. So we budgeted a total of $140. And let's see what we spent. So I'm gonna do everything that was positive first and then subtract. So we had $16 plus the $12.23 plus the 20 minus the 81.09. Maybe I'm doing that wrong. I think I am. Let me try this again. So we're gonna just add everything up here. So we're gonna do 84.25 plus 81.09 plus 20 plus 12.23 plus the 16. That's right. I'm gonna try that again. 4.25 plus 81.09 plus 20 plus 12.23 plus 16. Yeah, it is right. Wow. Okay, I knew it was over. All right. So what we're gonna do here is just add these up and then subtract. So that's the $14 plus 2.77 minus 81.09 minus 9.25. So that gave me an overage of $73.57. So let me see if this equals to that. So we're gonna do 140 minus 213.57. Yay, I did it. Okay, great. So this is my spending for this pay period, and show you guys. And okay, let me show you guys the comparisons for these last two pay periods. So I was over by $22. My first paycheck of the last paycheck of October, which was $40, I used for November, and then I was over $73. So that's about maybe about $100 or so. Close to $100 I spent over budget. But like I said, that's why I have a cushion. Kind of helped me out a little bit. But my goal is to get my cushion to at least $200 and leave it there. Be putting things too much things on credit cards. So that is it for my expenses for this paycheck of November. And lastly, guys, I will show you my sinking funds for the month. As you know, all of my sinking funds are electronic. I do not use cash for any of them. And so let's see, for my second paycheck, which is going to be for tomorrow, for November the 27th, I'm only going to add in, well, actually no, because for the first paycheck I had an extra $50. I don't know where it came from, but I had put it there. So, and this is going to change to $295. So this pay period, I'm not putting anything in emergency fund. I'm not putting anything in rainy day. Not put anything in personal. In car maintenance, I put in the $14 from my gas envelope challenge. Not doing anything. Putting in my sinking funds this month because last pay period I actually paid off my first smallest student loan. Yay me. And I just decided I was not going to put anything into sinking funds for this second pay period. So for car insurance, that's always $50. So that was a total of $64. So let's just add this up. So that is $562. And we're going to do, started at 54 plus 25. Give me, I have $79 in my personal fund. And in my car maintenance, I now have $64. And in my envelope challenge, I have 78 plus 50. And I had some money left over a spending account that I didn't use for November. I just used it for October. So I just moved that $8 over, and that gave me $136. Because I did, okay, I'll just write in here, make a note for myself, $8 from spend account. Okay. And for my car insurance, I now have $100 there. So let's add up to see where my sinking funds end for the month of November. So $562 plus 79 plus 64 plus 136 plus 100, $941. And I started with $644. So that $644, and I'm ending with $941. That's not bad. Not bad for the month of November. I thank you for watching. And if you like this type of content, just like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Oh guys, I forgot to tell you that for my $1 bills, I've been trying to save them. So I'll be putting this $2 into my little mason jar that I had started, putting the change of my $1 bills in. And I literally actually just started this month when I started using cash. Well, actually in October. So I'm gonna put my ones in here, and at the end of the year, I'll decide what I'm going to do with them. So, and this $2 is from the spending money. So it goes in there. All right. Now I'm going. Have a good day.